If you've replaced the water pump in your outboard engine and you're still seeing it not peeing any water, or if you're seeing your outboard not peeing any water and you're thinking that the water pump is what you need to replace, try this one simple thing and you might be in business. Now before we get into the tip, it's important to understand how an outboard engine works and how the water is pumped up and how it's used to cool the engine. So right here we have the fins. This is going to be underneath the water. This is going to pull the water right through here, and it's going to be pulled through this impeller. And now this impeller is held in this housing. So you got this little spinny thing going, and that spins on the drive shaft. So as you put it into gear and the engine's spinning, that impeller is spinning and it's shooting water through this inlet, through this hose, and that goes and cools the engine, and then it eventually gets peed through the output of the engine. Now clearly, if you've replaced the impeller, you should be getting action through this when you put it all together and should be displacing water out through the outboard. But perhaps you're like me and you did that and you're still not seeing any action. You probably have a clogged hose going from that water pump through the engine and through that output. So what you want to do is actually get like a suction cup or any hose and just kind of press water through. So pressurize any water through with a plunger, whatever you got. And that's going to be able to typically, in most cases, free up whatever gunk you have. Now, in the case where you know this is definitely your issue, so if you're pressurizing water through and you're still not seeing it drip out through the bottom of the outboard engine, kind of through where those fins are, then you know you definitely have a clogged hose and not a problem with your water pump. Now, in the case where you're seeing that water clearly flow through, down through your water pump, through that impeller area, then you know that it's probably time to replace that impeller. And this is going to be the case for 99% of the time. You're probably going to need a new impeller. But there's every now and then when you put the engine away for the season, if you use it in salt water such that I do, then you're going to have some gunk build up in there, and that actually might be the cause of why you're not getting any water coming out. Now if you found this tip helpful, make sure to like this video and also subscribe. We'll be putting on this 15-horse outboard engine onto my inflatable boat and ripping it around San Diego this summer, as we always do. We also got some few builds on restoring some old Honda XR dirt bikes and a dune buggy, so you all want to stay updated on that. So subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.